How's it going, everybody? Today I'm doing a review of my Gopina electric bike that I bought this past week, and it is a very nice bike. So we'll go ahead and go through some of the features for you guys and let you guys know what I think of this bike, and then we'll do a ride down the trail here. It's a very beautiful day. So first and foremost, this bike has a electric battery in it, and it does have pedal assist mode on it. So basically, if you were to go through the speeds on this thing has three modes. It has eco, mid, and high. Eco going 9 miles an hour, mid going 12 miles an hour, and high going up to 15 to 20 miles an hour if you unlock the motor. I believe to unlock the motor, you basically have to press the power and the plus button, hold for 3 seconds, and then it unlocks the motor to basically allow this bike to go full speed. And that's how I have it set up, so that way I can get the most speed out of this thing, and it's a really nice bike. Tires are very good. I never realized that these were fat tires until I actually unboxed it. I thought they were just standard small tires, but apparently not. And they're also anti-puncture proof, which is very good, because one of the big deal breakers for me about buying electric bikes or buying bikes in general is that worrying that the tires are going to get popped from a nail or a screw in the road. And that's just my biggest worry, because with these kind of bikes like this, these are very specific type of wheels, so I'd have to probably send this back to the factory or to the manufacturer just to get wheels replaced or the tires refixed. And of course, this bike is folding. I haven't actually folded this bike up. All the thing I've folded is the handlebar itself, mostly because I can't really get the pin unlocked on the actual bike itself, but that's okay because I don't really want to fold this bike up. It is very compact, and it was a lot smaller from what I noticed when I finally put it all together, because it basically came with the front wheel and the handlebar disassembled, so I had to just assemble those things. But wasn't too much trouble, and then finally when I got it set up, it was very nice. Brakes on this thing work pretty well. I have to kind of loosen mine up because I have to kind of pull down on them some. They're a little tight, so I need to just loosen those up a bit. This also has a Shimano shifter on it. I keep this on 7 just because I keep the most resistance on this thing most times. I haven't really run this bike without electric mode on it. I keep it mostly in pedal assist, and if anything, I keep it on eco with pedal assist. Is the lowest I'll go, unless the battery dies and I'm on like a trail like this heading to my local mall or something like that, and then I would have to undoubtedly use the pedals manually. But that's the good thing about this bike, because this bike supposedly has 40 miles in a range with the battery. Now I'm not sure if that's in pedal assist with eco mode or if in any mode in general. I've only gone about, I think a total travel was about 12 or 13 miles. Battery was about halfway full. So I haven't taken this thing through its paces just yet, but I plan on doing that this weekend. And I'll probably give you guys a video test of that as well, just to see how it goes. And I also have some couple things on here that are aftermarket parts. So this seat here is actually a Schwinn saddle seat, because the stock seat that came with this bike was super uncomfortable for me. I could not ride on it. Anytime I sat on the seat, like any kind of stock seats that come on bikes nowadays, I can't sit on them because they're not comfortable, they're not wide, and it basically pushes down into my pelvis and it hurts my lower back, and I have to get off the bike after about 10 minutes, and then I have to constantly start walking, and then after the pain goes away, I can get back on it. That's what I noticed the first day that I took this thing out for a ride for about 15 minutes, and I immediately came home, installed the Schwinn seat was on my mountain bike, which I wasn't able to ride because the tires are flat on it, and it's been doing great. Keeps me nice and comfortable, not a lot of pain. And then of course I also have this bag that I got off of Amazon for my bike rack. Basically just put anything extra in it, my battery charger, phone, wallet, keys, which that all stays on me, but a pair of gloves, maybe some mittens, anything like that, or even groceries. I don't buy many groceries, but this bag's pretty big, and it will actually get me around town and do what I need it to do. So yeah. This thing also does have a headlight, and it's actually pretty decent. I kind of want to actually install a secondary one, probably up here on the handlebars, so that way I have more range, because this light's not the best. It's a basic headlight, but it could be better. And like I said, and also the one thing I like about this bike is that you can actually adjust the handlebars and the height of the handlebars as well. I did have these lifted up like to about here, but I decided to take them down because it felt like it was too high for me. And yeah, so this bike is very comfortable, so I'll go ahead and take you guys on the test ride. And I also have this little phone mount here, which is a mag lock for my phone case, which don't really like this. I'm probably gonna get this replaced and changed out at my local Apple store, because I've actually dropped my phone on this, but this is what I'm gonna use to actually film the video, because I can't hold my phone while riding this bike because I don't want to fall off my bike. So yeah, and also of course I also have a bike lock because, you know, I like to keep my stuff secure along with my keys. So yeah, this is basically my car. So yeah, alrighty guys, so let's go for a quick ride. Alrighty guys, so now it is finally time to get the riding segment started. So I'm on this little trail here in my local area, and I'm starting on Eco on pedal assist. So here we go, and I gotta say right now, like I said before, the pedals on this for the electric bike are actually automatically engaged. So whenever the bike starts moving, or the pedals start moving, the bike immediately goes. You can turn that off to where it can just be pedal only. But I prefer, like I said, I just prefer to use the pedals themselves. So right now we are going about 9 miles an hour. Doesn't feel too fast, feels very slow like compared to what I normally go, which is mid or high. Now like I said, on here I'm running this at about on 6 speed for the Shimano shifter. And this range with eco mode, you can feel the pedals, you can feel the resistance on them. And if I actually changed it down, the pedals become loose. So now I'm on 4. So it kind of makes you wonder, as you go up in speed with the actual gear shifter, the pedals become looser and looser with pedal assist. So that's just something to keep in mind about this bike. Not too bad of a feature though. It's still nice to have that shifter so where it doesn't feel like you're going to lose complete control of the bike. So I'm pedaling, but now I'm going to go ahead and just hit the throttle. So this is pretty easy, you know. Still going about 9 miles an hour, so not too bad. Now if I wanted to like I said, if you want to unlock this thing to where it can go up to 20 miles an hour, you have to press the the power button and the plus or minus button for 3 seconds. I'm not sure which. It says it in the manual. So yeah. Now, like I said, because this bike says it can go up to 40 miles in range in total distance, I'm wondering if that's in eco mode on pedal assist. That's probably what they mean. So far, I haven't taken this thing through its paces. I mostly keep it on trip. This trail is one of the trails I take to actually get around and test it, mostly because there's no cars nearby and there's no traffic that I have to deal with. So that way I can basically take this thing on through its paces and see how well it does. And like I said, this thing gets me around town, and it's a lot faster than my scooter, that's for sure. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to mid on pedal assist. Now you can really start hearing the motor pick up. So you can probably, I don't know if you guys can hear the wiring of the electric motor from the wheel hub really kicking in gear. Now we're at 12.4 miles an hour. And this is roughly about where I keep it at. I don't like going on high too often because I feel like if you do it on high, you're going to burn the battery up a lot quicker. So you can really feel it jolt when you start to hit the pedals. So we're going to go ahead and hit the throttle now. It's a bit windy, so hopefully it's not battering the mic too bad for you guys. Now we're at 12.2. So yeah, that's roughly about where it gets to. It's nice, not too bad. It's a really beautiful day out. I wish I could show you guys the lake that I ride by. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's cool, a little chilly, but it's nice out. And like I said, there's no cars here to bother me, just fellow pedestrians and other bikers, which down this route I rarely see. It's mostly down the other side of the route that I take, which is because I'm going left on the trail. If you go right, you see a lot more people on the trail. So, yeah. So we're at 1 mile now in range. Alright, so now I'm going to kick it into high. This is really where you feel it going. Oh yeah, here we go. You really feel it get up and go. 15 miles an hour, 17, 18. Now sometimes it doesn't always get to 20 miles an hour, mostly because it's depending on the tire pressure. 19. Now I'm going to hit the throttle. Let's see if we can get it to 20. I've gotten it to 20 a couple times, but I think it really depends on the terrain and the tire pressure. Yeah, we're sticking at about 18.5, which is still pretty good. It's 3 miles over the 15-mile range that it says that it comes at stock. So that's not too bad. I'm going to go ahead and kick it back down to mid. So yeah, like I said, this is actually pretty nice, guys, I gotta say. Very nice bike to ride around on. Like I said, it gets me around town, gets me to where I need to go. So yeah, do I recommend this bike? I do. It's a good entry level. Now keep in mind you have to spend up to $600, anywhere from $600 to $700 for this bike. I'm not sure what it is on their website. There are other models like this, like GoTrax, which is a similar model. And I was thinking about GoTrax, but GoTrax was more expensive, so I figured I'd just go for the cheaper model. And this has still been doing very well for me. Gets me around town. It's not too bad. So yeah. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And thank you guys all so much for watching. And I'll see you guys next time.